Hey there, welcome to practice. This is all about opening the heart space and the chest and cultivating some love for ourselves. So just a feel-good practice. We're going to be using 2 blocks today. So go ahead and grab those and put them to the sides or somewhere within reach. When you're ready, start to find your way to Child's Pose. Rest your head down and close your eyes. And start to connect with your breath. Just as we begin, take note of how you feel, how you have showed up to your mat today. And just start off accepting your state of being as you are right now. Take 2 more deep breaths, grounding into that sense of acceptance. As you're ready, on your inhale, begin to find tabletop, bringing your shoulders directly over your wrists, your hips over your knees, strong and neutral spine. And we'll start cat-cow with your breath. Inhale, lift up to cow pose, opening through the chest. And exhale, gently press into the ground as you round your spine, relax your head down. With your own breath, inhaling through the spine, lifting up. Exhale, rounding. A few more times, feel free to move in circles, bringing it side to side, whatever feels best for you right now. Begin to come back to a neutral spine, and we'll take puppy pose here. So start to walk your hands out in front of you as far as you can. I want you to keep your hips right over your knees and start to dip your chest down toward the mat. So if you don't have any neck issues, you can bring your chin to the mat. Otherwise, rest your forehead down. You can even use a block to rest your head here if you want. And we're starting to, right away, create some space in the heart center, in the chest. Take some really deep breaths here. Continuing to accept yourself and this moment as it is. Press firmly into your palms and your forearms. Take a couple more breaths here. Good. Start to walk your hands in slowly and make your way up to table. When you're ready, let's find downward facing dog. With your exhale, lift your hips up. And then move around in any way that feels good. Loosening up and grounding further into your breath, into your body. Maybe you shift your hips from side to side. When you're ready, start to find your center, find your stillness in downward facing dog. Gently press your heels down toward your mat. Lengthen the back of your neck. Take a deep breath here, in and out through your nose. Now this is just a small movement here. On your inhale, we're gonna just gently round the spine. So your weight shifts forward just a little bit. And then on your exhale, press your chest just softly toward the thighs. So small movement, inhale, just round the spine, and exhale, press the chest toward your thighs. Inhale as you round, exhale, chest toward the thighs. And just keep going a few more times with your breath. Letting your breath really guide and move your body. Good. Start to gently walk your feet, tiptoeing up toward your hands. Find ragdoll with your knees bent, grab your elbows, let your head hang heavy. Maybe sway side to side. And let your arms hang. Take your time to slowly roll up to standing. Last thing up is your head. All right, so let's bring hands to heart center, mountain pose, feet either hip width apart, maybe you bring your feet together, whatever makes you feel more grounded. You can keep your eyes open or close them. We're gonna pause here for a minute to check in with our intention for this practice. So our aim here is to cultivate some love for ourselves, to open our hearts. And if you'd like to, you can use this mantra throughout your practice. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And allow your eyes to open. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Here we're gonna take cactus arms. So bend your elbows, lift your chest, hug the belly in, lift up, or look up toward the ceiling. So we'll do it again. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, through the mouth, look up. Little baby back bend. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. You can drop your knees if you want. Lower all the way to your belly. Hands under shoulders, Cobra pose. Inhale, shoulder heads back, elbows hug in. Exhale as you lower down. Big opening through the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Last one, inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, come up to hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach your right leg up toward the ceiling. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. On your inhale, rise up to find crescent lunge. So we're gonna add those cactus arms again here. As you inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, exhale through the mouth, cactus arms. Now straighten your right leg, reach up, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open warrior two. Now bring your hands to your heart center. We'll transition to horse stance. Turn your heels in and your toes out. Hands to heart center. Just one breath here. And then back out to warrior two. Right toes point forward. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. You can move straight back to downward dog or take a vinyasa here if you would like. Inhaling to cobra or up dog, open chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, step your foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, take your time. When you're ready, inhale, straighten your left leg, reach up. Exhale through the mouth, cactus arms. So look up toward the ceiling if you can, get a little baby back bend. Inhale, straighten, lift your arms. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Taking in some loving energy for yourself. One more. Good. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, open to warrior two. Nice. Hands to heart center. Transition to horse stance with your heels in and your toes out. One full breath here. Then open warrior two, left toes face forward. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands down. Let's step back to plank. Again, either down dog or take a little vinyasa. Deep breath in through the nose and let it go through the mouth. Inhale, start to look forward, walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll up to standing. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take chair pose here. Bend your knees, sit back in your chair, arms overhead. As you pull your belly back, pull the shins back, lift your chest. We're gonna interlace the hands behind, reach down really expansive through the heart space. Keep reaching your tailbone toward the ground, belly hugging in. When you're ready, start to fold forward with your hands still interlaced. Relaxing your head down. Breathe. Start to release your arms down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower through chaturanga, bent knees or straight legs. Inhale, cobra, maybe upward facing dog, standing on the arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, reach your right leg up and back. We're gonna bend the knee here, open the hip. You can feel free to stay there. If you wanna flip your dog for a wild thing, land on the ball of your right foot. Open up through the front body, through the back body, and breathe. Maybe take your right hand to your heart center, relax your head back. And come back the same way, take your time. Inhale, reach your right leg high. And exhale, step your foot between your hands. So let's drop the left knee down. We're gonna grab the blocks here, place them on either side of your foot or a little further back. And bring your hands to your heart center. So sink your hips down, lengthen your spine. From here, we're gonna find a little back bend, so you might need to use the blocks. So hands to the blocks first. We're gonna walk the blocks back toward the hips. As you release your hips down, lengthen, lift your chest, maybe look up toward the ceiling. So a little back bend. You can either stay there, you can try to take it a little deeper with the blocks lower. Maybe you don't need the blocks at all. Fingertips to the ground. Wherever you are, a lot of lift out of the lower back, up through the heart space. Deep, full breaths. When you're ready, begin to come out of that. With or without the blocks, shift your hips back, almost like we're coming to a half split, and forward. Just loosening up back and forward. Good. Step back to downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Either stay there or flip your dog. Wild thing, hips and heart open. Left hand to heart, relax your head back. Come back the same way, take your time. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot forward, drop your right knee down, grab your blocks, bring them toward the hips, and hands to heart center. Lengthen the spine, soften the shoulders. When you're ready, start to find your back bend with or without the blocks at any height. Leaning back, lifting a lot through the heart space, looking up toward the ceiling. Conscious breaths. Very nice. Begin to release with or without the blocks. Shift your weight back, straighten through the left leg, and roll forward and back with your breath. Good. Come forward. We're going to step back to plank. Pause there. And take your time with knees bent or straight legs, lower all the way down. And let's take Locust Pose, arms by your sides, legs together. When you're ready, start to lift everything up off the ground. Keep looking down toward your mat. And breathe. See if you can lift just a little bit higher. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, rest your head to one side. If you want, you can do windshield wipers here with your legs, bending your knees, feet side to side. Bring your hands under shoulders. Press yourself up and back to child's pose. Should feel really good through your lower back and your hips. Come back to your mantra, your intention for your practice. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. When you're ready, begin to come up to seated, and we're going to make our way down to our backs. On your way down, grab both of your blocks. Bend your knees in toward your chest. Let's do a few circles here with the knees together. And switch the direction of the circles. Extend your left leg out along your mat. Hug your right knee in toward your right armpit. Take a couple deep breaths. And then fold your right leg over. If you want a deeper twist, cross your right leg over your left and then let the knees fall to the left. Or maybe you just take both knees side by side. Come back to center. Extend your right leg out. Hug your left knee in. Breathe deeply. And fold your leg over to your right, either, again, crossing the left over the right or just knees side by side. Come back to center. And our final pose here will be supported fish with the blocks. So you'll need to come up and position the blocks. There's a couple different ways to do this. Either take the one block vertically along the spine, or take it horizontally here. So you can play around with it and see which one feels best for you. As you come down to lay on the block, just make sure that when you rest your head down, the shoulder blades are coming off the block. So the heart space is the most lifted thing in your body. And then if you want to use the second block, you'll place it under your head for a pillow. So again, just take your time to set it up. So you should feel like you can relax your weight down and have a nice opening expansion through the heart space. Knees can be bent. You can take bound angle, soles of your feet together, knees relax out, or legs extended out. Let your eyes close. Let your face soften. Let your heart space soften. And we're just going to be here in stillness for a few moments together. Feel free to say the mantra to yourself. Also feel free to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel free to stay here a little longer. I'm going to start to release and take Shavasana briefly, but if you would like to stay in supported fish, feel free. Let's all take a deep breath in through the nose, hold it in at the top, and sigh it out. When you're ready, begin to release either the supported fish pose or Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes, take a big stretch, and mindfully make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and bring your hands to heart center. Deep breath in through the nose. Again, sigh it out. Let your eyes blink open as you're ready. Thanks so much for joining me for today's practice. I hope you have found some opening and some ease and love for yourself. And I hope you take care of yourself today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.